Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're a returning viewer, hello, welcome. And if you're, I said it wrong. If you're new viewer, hello, and welcome to my channel. That was a whole messed up introduction. But anyways, hello. If you're new here, I regularly mess up on what I'm trying to say, so you're welcome. Okay, so we are doing, or I am doing, a 24-hour reading challenge where I have my phone sorry for the glare, has 24 hours on it, and I will do a timer, and it will go down for 24 hours, and every time I read, I will turn it on, and every time I don't read, I'll turn it off. So, yeah. I think this is probably going to take me 2 or 3 weeks because I, on average, read an hour, sometimes 2 hours a day, plus audiobooks, and this is just going to count physical books. So, yeah. So the ones I want to finish or read, I want to finish this tonight. The Cats Came Back by Sofie Kelly. So I'm taking part in the Battleathon by the Readathon created by Lenore and Lenore. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm Canadian. I want to say Lenore, but there's no accent over the E, so I'm French Canadian. I mean, I'm not French Canadian. I'm Canadian, and we have French in Canada. Okay, never mind. Anyways, Lenore has this readathon called Battleathon, and it's a dragon and dragon rider based team event. I'm on Team Green Dragon, which the main prompt is a library book, and I picked that one specifically for that because most of the books I read are library books, and you get points. So for the first week, we have to bond with our dragons. There's one book we have to read, and that for the Green Dragons, the prompt is to read a school setting. So I have Amari and the Night Brothers. I am picking up from the library either tomorrow or Wednesday. Today is Monday, September 4th. I don't know if I mentioned that. Happy Labor Day. So Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll be going to the library, hopefully tomorrow, depending on how I feel. I've got a, what's it called? A bulging disc in my back, 2 bulging discs in my back. So I'm kind of in a lot of pain, but we will see if I can go tomorrow. And so that one will get me bonded with my dragon. Then there's 3 level up books that you can read throughout the month that can give you points. So in the first week, the only book you can read to get points is a school setting. So once I read Amari and the Great Game, I can submit that one. And then the 3 level ups are read a red cover, continue a series, and what was the other? Have a book with movement in the title. So for continued series, I listened to 2 audiobooks last night. One was Bird As You Wrote by not by Meg Langzo, it's a Meg Langzo mystery by Donna Andrews. That will continue a series. And then I also read, I'm sorry about the fan too. I know it's loud. I listened to A Questionable Character by Lorna Barrett. So one of those can count for continuous series. And then for movement, I'm doing this one, The Cats Came Back, because came back is a movement, right? Because they're coming back. So I think that works. So I'm going to finish this tonight because I've got to bring it back to the library tomorrow. So I am currently on page 158. And I've got the book right here, sorry. Come on. I'm holding the phone with one hand, so I can always put the phone down. 294 pages. So I'm on 158 and there's 294 pages. Quick math, that's 136, 144, something like that. 100 and something. So I want to read that today. That'll take me probably a couple hours. And then for the red cover, I want to read The Windsor Knot by S.J. Bennett. So, yeah. I know you're supposed to read them in order. I don't even know if you're supposed to read them in order, but I won't submit these books until I submit the Amari and the Night Brothers, because that takes place in school. So I don't know if that's cheating or not, but this book is another cozy mystery. It's got Queen Elizabeth as the amateur sleuth, so I'm looking forward to reading that, and it is red. So those are my books, and then I'd also like to finish The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This book is really hyped up on book 2. It was written quite a while ago, but it didn't get much track on book 2. But now it's been, since the Inheritance Gates came out, this series been popular. I can't talk. I'm tired. So I'm on page 60, and there are. Oh, there's a thing about the next book after this, I think. Yeah, an excerpt from the next book. It doesn't have page numbers on it. Okay. Turning pages till we get to a page number. Okay, there are 308 pages. So I have about 250 pages. So I can't math. I don't know if that's right. I don't remember what I said. But anyways, I'd like to read those books. I think that would probably take me 11 hours, 10 hours, something like that. And then I don't know what I want to read. So we will see after that. But those are my priority right now. And I'm going to start. So we've got 24 hours on the clock. And we are going to start. So let's see if I can do this. There we go. Let's start. Okay, I'm going to start with this. Okay, I just paused at like 23:52, so less than like 8 minutes, 7.5 minutes. I just had to say, this book has the iconic line, I let go of a breath I didn't realize I was holding. Yeah, let's see, when was this published? Let's see if it has a reason to do that. 2018. I feel like we knew better than that in 2018, but maybe not. I don't know. But I just had to laugh when I saw that, because you don't see it very often anymore. It's just, it's a bad line. Writers don't put it in. I know the first book I ever wrote when I was 18, I put it in all the time in all the books I wrote. Anyways. Okay, so my hair's a mess again. Whatever. I'm in my pajamas. I know I love getting in my pajamas early at night. It's only 6:30. I got in my pajamas right at the beginning at 5 o'clock. But I paused my timer. I'm at 22 hours, 29 minutes, and 18 seconds. So basically an hour and a half, and I have finished Sophie Kelly's The Cats Came Back. I figured out one of the main plot points, one of the plot twists. I figured it out. I did not figure out who killed the person, who the killer was. That was an interesting plot twist. I think I'm going to give it 4 stars. It wasn't my favorite cozy in the world. I do love Hercules and Owen the cats. I think they're wonderful. They're their own personality, and I just love them so much. And really, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't have read the book. But I really did enjoy it. And yeah, 4 stars. So I finished that book. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Like I said, I paused my timer, and I'm going to watch some YouTube, maybe do some diamond painting. I have little coasters, see if I can find one. So I have these little coasters. I saw a booktuber doing them. I don't know if I didn't mention this vlog yet. They're little coasters, and so I was diamond painting them. I've done 2 or 3 of them now, and there's 7 or 8 I think 8 in a package. So I might do that, or I might just lie down. I'm not sure. I'm kind of tired. I kind of want to have a little bit of a rest, not a nap per se, but just a rest, and then go back to reading. I think I'm going to read The Naturals next. I think that's what I'm going to read next. So we will see. All right, bye. Okay, so I am in a lot of pain right now, and what do I do when I'm in pain? I eat, because I just do. I have no excuse. So I got a bunch of frozen blueberries and yogurt. This is just strawberry yogurt, no sugar added, which means it still has sugar. If you ever wonder, no sugar added doesn't mean it doesn't have sugar. It just means it hasn't been added to the fruit, which fruit has sugar. So does the milk and everything made in yogurt. So anyways, I got some blueberries. I ran out of blueberries now. I don't have any more after this, which sucks because I have 2.5 more weeks until my next check, so that sucks. But I'm going to eat this and enjoy it. It's a lot. It's going to take me a while, but I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to start reading when I'm done this. Sorry, I moved my camera. I'm going to start reading when I'm done this and read some of the naturals. So, again, I've read for an hour and a half so far. Let's make sure the timer is still working. Yes, it is. So, I washed the dishes. I took my meds. I took extra insulin for this, and I took my bedtime insulin. I'm all set to read tonight. So I'm going to do that. Okay. So I did read a bit of the naturals, but then I decided to do some editing on my this video, and then I lost some footage and I had to find it again. It's a big thing. So, I mean, it's good because I'm working with Clipchamp and I upgraded it, and it's a lot cheaper than other editing software. And I upgraded it to back up my videos, so that's perfect. It worked, so thank God. Um, I'm really enjoying this, and I'm considering it a 5-star prediction, so I'm going to cheat a bit. I've only read about 60 pages, so I'm going to save it for the Readathon, for Battleathon Readathon. So, because I think it's going to be 5 stars. So, I'm going to do the last, I'm going to work on the last level up, which is read a red book. Read a red book. So, I want to read this. It's got, deckled edges, and I don't like deckled edges. I really don't, but I'm going to read this. It's quite big print and lots of space. So, I mean, is this a large print? No, this isn't even a large print, but it looks, I mean, it doesn't look large print, but it looks spaced and it just looks good. So, I think it'll be a quick read. So, I'm going to read some of that now that I got Clipchamp all worked out, and I'm going to put it on YouTube and read. So, I will see you later. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm all cuddled up in my blanket. It's almost 8 in the morning. I woke up around 6:30, so I've just been watching YouTube, took my meds, took my insulin, had breakfast, all that. So now I'm still watching YouTube. I think I'm going to do some knitting, but I just wanted to come on and do an update. So I didn't read any more last night. I was feeling a bit nauseated. Don't worry, it's normal for me. I've been nauseated for 33 years, so doctors never found anything wrong with me, so whatever. But I was a bit nauseous yesterday, so what I did is I listened to an audiobook for a couple hours. I'm not going to count that in the 24 hours, so I'm just going to count physical books for the 24 hours, so that doesn't count. But I was enjoying, what was I enjoying? I can't even remember what it was called. Oh, Honey Drop Dead by Laura Childs, another one of my favorite cozy series. It's the Tea Shop Mysteries. Love it so much. So I've been I listened to that a bit last night. Really good, really enjoying it. And I'm listening at 2.20 speed, which is weird because I usually, the fastest end goes 2 times speed, but I'm really enjoying it 2.2 times speed. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just getting used to it. I don't know, but it's cool. So, yeah, today I'm going to do some knitting, and then I'm going to call my brother at 9:30 because I usually call him 9:30. I think I'll probably read some before then, but I'll let you know. And then I'm going to do a lot of reading today. I plan to go to the library, hopefully, fingers crossed, if my legs are stable. I'm still dealing with a lot of pains, so we will see if I can make it. I might call a friend and see if she can drive me. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of want to take the bus just to prove that I can do it, because that way I'm not walking the whole way, but I'm walking to and from the bus stops, which is a lot of walking right now for me because I can't walk very much. So I kind of want to do it just to prove to myself I can do it. I'm scared I'll have pain. Yeah, I'm scared that I'll be in so much pain that I can't get home. But my doctor does want me to walk more. He said it would help, or both my doctors. My family doctor is she, but the doctor from the hospital wants me to walk once I can walk. So I think I'll probably take the bus. Maybe I'll see if I can get my friend to pick me up after, and that way I can go to the bus and walk to the library. And okay, I'm just thinking out loud. Sorry. But yeah, I want to go to the library and do some reading and writing there as well. I don't know if I mentioned it yet in my vlogs, but I'm taking a writing course where basically you write a chapter, then you post it, and you have the other students look and give you feedback on it. So I haven't even finished chapter 1 yet, and it's been like 2 weeks, and you're supposed to do 1 chapter a week. So I want to finish that today. I've got another 600 words to write, which is basically one sitting. So I want to rewrite that. I'm writing a middle grade fantasy. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm loving writing middle grade. I'm a big kid, so I can I relate to kids. I don't know what that says about my brain capacity, but I relate to kids and I feel for them, and I love kids so much. I think they get underrated. Um, they're expected they're expected so much. People expect so much from them, and yet they don't give them credit for hardly anything. So, um, and they don't give. What I find, a lot of people get upset when kids cry or get upset, but they have feelings, just like adults do. Except kids aren't mature enough to deal with it yet. So, yeah, of course they're going to cry and throw a fit. They don't know how to deal with it any other way. They're still learning. So I tend to not yell. I try not to yell or get upset, really mad with kids when they cry or throw a fit, because that doesn't help anything. So that's my little tidbit. I relate to kids. So don't know what that says about me. But anyways, I am writing a middle grade. So I want to do some more writing today and lots of reading. So I will let you know when I start my clock again and get some reading done. Okay, see you later. Hi. So my plans for today are kind of ruined. My leg is hurting a lot, so I'm unable to walk to the library. Even if I take the bus, I have to walk quite a bit, and it hurts too much, so I'm going to have to relax today. But tomorrow, I have a friend taking me to pick up my prescriptions, so I just texted her and asked her if she could drop me off at the library as well, which I'm sure she will, so that'll be good. This video is going to be so long. It's already at 25 minutes, and I've only done one day and read only for an hour and a half. So. But I plan on doing a lot of reading today, hopefully at least 3 hours. So hopefully more than that, but we will see. So I can't read. I mean, technically, I have the ebook for Amari and the Night Brothers, so I can start reading it. Like I said, it's for the school setting for the Battleathon for Bonding with Your Dragon. But I want to get the library extra points. But I mean, if I read I don't need the library point. Plus, if I read some of it today, but most of it when I get it tomorrow, I think it would count for library, wouldn't it? I don't know. I mean, I can always read this. I got the second book coming too. They're both rereads. I got the second book, Amari and the Great Game, coming too, so maybe I could use that as I can read that quickly because it's a middle grade, so it'll be quick to read. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm going to read Amari and the Night Brothers by ebook. It's not from the library, but it's one I want to read. So, and it's a reread, so it'll be fast and quick. So I think I'm going to read that today. This video is going to be so long. It's going to be like 3 hours long, I assume. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, give me a thumbs up. I mean, it helps the channel, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. It really does help the channel. This part of my hair is really annoying me because, like, this part's fine. It's all, like, it's not the best, but it's fine. But this part just, like, curls up here, and it's like, come on, go down here or go over here, something. Don't just stick up there. And I can't afford to go to a hairdresser, and I'm not talented enough to figure out what to do with it. I mean, I could, like, smooth it down and use hairspray, but again, I don't have hair products, so kind of sucks. It sucks being poor. But, oh, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. It still sticks up. It doesn't, oh no, it still sticks up. I don't know what to do. I have to have a shower today, too, and make my hair look pretty, and so I don't stink, the good things of having a shower. I did pack a lunch for the library. I packed up for the library. I packed all my books that I'm taking back. I packed some lunch, but I'm not going to go, so that sucks. But self-care, you got to look after your physical health as well as your mental health, right? And my physical health is just not good right now, so I've got to take care of it. So I'm going to be lying down a lot, which means I can read a lot. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to start reading. I'm going to have my salad because it really looks good and I want a salad. And then I'm going to crack open a Diet Coke, and then I'm going to start reading Amari and I was going to say in the Great Game. That's the second, Amari and the Night Brothers. And yeah, if you don't know what Amari is about, it's about a young girl named Amari who her brother is missing, presumed dead, and um, she finds a suitcase, and in that suitcase is notice that her brother had recommended her to go to not recommended, what's the word? Applied for her to go to a special school, and she goes to the school and she finds out about that there's a magical world among the normal world. And so it's a school setting, and which will work for Battleathon, and it's a really good book. It's funny, it's suspenseful, it's a middle grade. It's like I relate to middle grade children, which is why I'm writing a middle grade, which also reminds me I have to finish my chapter 1 today. So lots of things to do, but I'm going to be doing it lying down or kind of half sitting up like I am now. So, no library today. Darn it. I really wanted to go, but... Hello. Oh, well. It is Thursday, enough complaining. The 7th of September at 7:30 a.m. I apologize for the fan again. I didn't record yesterday just because I was in a lot of pain. I'm still in a lot of pain, but I'm trying to pull through and be positive. It's really hard, though. If you have chronic pain, you know what it's like. And I really envy those of you who have bulging discs and don't even know you have it because you feel no pain. God bless you. I wish I was you. Because apparently a lot of people have it and don't even notice because they don't have any pain. And I'm just like, I'm suffering. But we're getting through. God is good and we're working through. But yesterday was a crying day. I didn't really do much. I just watched YouTube and cried lots. So today's going to be better. So I did yesterday start Happiness Falls because, of course, I started a new book. I started this book by Angie. Angie wrote Miracle Creek, which I really enjoyed. This book is really good so far. I think I'm 3 chapters or 4 chapters in. And it's about, so far, I don't know exactly what it's about, but so far, we follow a family, and there's a teenage boy in the family who is, we follow a 20-year-old woman, and she has a twin brother, and then she has a mother, a father, and then she has a younger brother who's a teenager, 14, I think, and he has Angelman syndrome and autism, which they explain are basically two opposite disorders, which is kind of interesting dynamic for him because doctors really, find it kind of confusing because they're totally opposite diseases. One you show emotions and the other you don't show emotions, kind of thing. So it's interesting. I love his character so far. Anyways, he and his dad go on a walk, like a hike, and they come back, and he comes back alone with blood in his hands and his fingernails. His father is missing. And so that has just happened. And they have just called the police, and it's really good so far. It's a bit hard for me to read because I do believe I am on the spectrum. I mean, I'm on the spectrum. I have ADHD and I have Tourette syndrome. But I feel like I have some kind of autistic thing as well. I'm not sure, but it's hard to read when he has like a meltdown. It's hard to read just because I don't have specifically autistic meltdowns, but I do have what I consider them meltdowns, but medically they're not. You know what I mean? So it's hard to read about, but I'm enjoying the book so far. I just ordered some McDonald's. Oh, what I was going to say is from now on, I'm going to, because I have all these books, but I listen to a lot of them on audiobook, and I'm just not physically reading right now, just a lot, just because of my pain. I can't read when I'm in pain. I listen to audiobooks or I watch YouTube. So, I'm going to count my audiobook hours towards the 24-hour countdown. Next time when I do it, because I'll do it again, and next time it'll just be physical books, but this time I'm going to add audiobooks onto it. So I have listened to some of an audiobook, but I'm not going to count that because I don't know exactly how many hours I've listened to on that. So we're going to start from now on. We'll count the hours of audiobooks to the 24 hours. I hope you don't mind that. I did get some McDonald's. I just got this. I got a franchise frappe, whatever you pronounce it. And I think it's pronounced frappe, right? I don't know. I'm used to saying cap, but that's a frappe. And then I got some donuts. I know my friend in the US says that where she lives, McDonald's doesn't have donuts. This is a caramel filled one, my favorite. And then, this one's melting. That one is a messed up. Oh, the chocolate's all inside. Messed up Boston cream. I'm going to have to eat that one. And then I also got a hash brown, but I'm going to eat this so I can get it off my fingers. And I will talk to you later. Hi. So, I've been crying, and I don't want to bring anyone down, and I don't want to, trigger anybody. So, if you don't want to talk, if you don't want to hear me talk about mental health and physical health, just skip for a few minutes here. But I try to be upbeat and positive on my channel. I try not to bring a lot of my personal life into my channel. I'm having a real hard time, people. Friends, I'm struggling. I'm in a severe amount of pain. I can barely stand up, and every time I stand, I kind of hunch because my back's hurting, and it's really taken a toll on me. It's been 5 weeks now, and it's taken a big toll on me, and I'm scared it's never going to get better. I'm sorry. And then my doctor told me even if it does get better, it'll come back again. And if you ever wondered, God says he'll never give you more than you can handle, but at the same time, it feels like it's too much, I believe in God. I don't blame God for any of my problems. It's not his fault. I don't understand why I have to go through what I do and why my family has to go through what they do. I have a family member who's having a lot of problems, and I can't do anything for him, and that stresses me out. And, none of my family is wealthy, so I know that money can't heal everything. And I know that money doesn't make everybody happy, but it sure would help, But, I do know that God is good, and he's looking after us, and everything's going to be okay in the end. And, when we get to heaven, it'll be all worth it. But, I'm sorry. Right now, it's hard. But, okay. Let's get over this. And my mental health's not doing too good right now because of all this, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm sorry I'm crying online. But that's just how I feel right now, and I think a lot of people can relate to how I feel when it comes to chronic pain and mental health and stuff. It's just really hard. And it's hard to deal, it's difficult to deal with chronic pain when you have depression and when you have anxiety and panic disorders. And it's all clinical. It's not like a self-professed thing. It's all been diagnosed on me, and I'm on medication for it, and usually it helps, but in times like this, it's really hard, and I don't want to go on more medication, because I really don't think it would help much. I think it's just, something I gotta get through, and I will. I'll get through to the other end, always do, and, my family member will get through. I'm worried about him, but nothing I can do but pray and talk to him and try to be there for him, but it's hard. It's hard, but just know that God is good, and it's not him that's bringing all these problems on people, and he may not stop these things. He can, but for his own reasons he doesn't, but he can walk through it with you, and I love that. I have a picture, it's right over there, and you can't see it, but it's a picture of Jesus as the shepherd holding a little lamb with a bunch of sheep around him, and I love that picture. My parents bought it for me when I was 16, I think, and going through a lot, and it might have been 19, I'm not sure, and I just love that he's holding a little lamb. My mom used to say that I was that little lamb, and I love that, imagining him holding me, Yeah, and in the picture, there's a little black lamb behind him as well, following him, and I just love that because, black sheep, because it makes me feel like, sometimes I feel like the black sheep of my family. I'm not. I'm very close to my family, but I feel kind of out of it sometimes, like I'm different from the rest of my family. I'm not, but I feel it sometimes. And so I look at that picture and I look at the black sheep, like Jesus cares even for the black sheep. And I love that. So I don't know if everyone here is a Christian or a believer of God, but I just wanted to put that out there, that even as Christians suffer, doesn't mean our lives are perfect. It doesn't mean that we have no problems. We still suffer. We still have trials. We still have problems. But the difference for the Christians is we have Jesus and we have the peace only God can give. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Like right now, it feels like Jesus isn't here, but I know he is. I know he is. And every time I look back in my life, I see the spots where Jesus was there and helped me through things. Okay, my clip champ says it's not connected to the internet. Is it working still? I hope it is. So, yeah, that's that. I'm done. That actually kind of helped me talking to you guys. I know it may not have helped anyone else, but it helped me. So, I hope I helped someone a little bit. And I hope none of you are offended by me talking about God or Jesus. I know I don't talk about Christianity a lot on my channel. I am a born-again Christian. Okay, hello. I don't know the last time I did a clip. I'm sorry for the darkness. Hang on. We're doing a little house tour here. So it is the 9th of September at 2:30. I'm just going to get my McDonald's order, which is a McFlurry. I now have $4 to my name. We're hoping for the next week and a half that there's no emergency and that I don't need money. Here's hoping, because I don't get any more money for a week and a half. Sorry for the frame. I don't know why there's like a frame around it. Sometimes my computer does that. So let's see if it's here yet. No. Okay, so update. I have been cleaning my room. Not a reading update. I have been cleaning, and it's been hard because, like, my leg hurts. So it's been really hard. Yesterday, I took a day off and just kind of slept all day. I was worn out. When you hurt, you get worn out really easily when you try and do stuff. And then today I'm in a lot of pain again. My back is giving out a lot. So I did order, I don't know if I told you this yet. I ordered a TBR cart, except it's just a storage unit I got from Amazon. So it's coming on Monday. So I want to clean out my room before then, because I want to get rid of something that's in my room already. It's like a big storage thing. I want to get rid of it and put my TBR cart there because I don't use it, and my landlord wants to sell it anyways. It's hers. So I want to clean my room so I can get rid of that because it's kind of in the corner, and I just want to clean my floor and stuff. So I want to do that today if I can, and tomorrow. Takes a lot of work because, like I said, my leg and back are really painful. So just standing here, I mean, I'm hunched, but just standing here really hurts. So don't know if I'll get that done. But I have a reading update as well. I'm not sure when my McDonald's is going to be here. I haven't seen him come yet. I wanted a McFlurry really badly. It's bad for me. Oh, I've got to take insulin, right? Okay, I will see you back in the room in just a few minutes. It'll be like a second, not even a second for you, so don't worry. I got it. I'm so excited. I got a Score McFlurry, and it's a lot crunchier than I remember because if you don't know, I wear dentures and I only wear my top dentures because I got sores in my bottom teeth, my bottom gums, so I can't wear my bottom dentures. It's not the dentures' fault, it's just my gums the way they are. They get sores with or without dentures, so it just hurts wearing them. So it's a bit hard to crunch these, but yay, I'm so excited. I guess I've already had a bite, yes. So it's only been 2 minutes since I last talked to you with that weird clip. So let's do a reading update. Okay, hang on. I need to get my books. I need this book. And where's the other book? There it is. Okay, so 2 days ago, which was the 7th, nope, might have been the 8th, I'm not sure. I started this book, Toured to Death by I don't know how to pronounce that, Conrad. Really enjoying it so far. This is the person who wrote a lot of the Mr. Monk books. If you know the show Monk, the old show, detective show. He wrote, or she, I'm not sure if it's a he or she. Hang on. Let's see if there's a he. He wrote them. I'm enjoying this. It's about a travel agency that does mystery tours that go around a big city. Really interesting. I'm loving it so far. But then the 9th came today, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I realized today starts the 5-star books for Battleathon. I still haven't read my school setting. I'm going to listen to that tonight. I'm going to listen to Amari and the Night Brothers, I promise. So I had a pile of books that I had chosen for Battleathon with, by the way, this isn't the spoon that came with it. It came with a wooden spoon, but I like my own spoons. I don't like wooden spoons. Anyways, I had a pile that I picked from Spin the Wheel, which I will link it up above if I remember. And this is one of them. So I'm reading If Walls Could Talk. I'm on page 81. Really enjoying. This is a haunted renovation. This lady's renovating a house. This guy dies, and she's seeing him as a ghost. So I'm really enjoying that. I also listened to part of an audiobook 2 days ago. So I listened to, I'm looking at my phone, sorry. I listened to Honey Drop Dead. I listened to part of that by Laura Childs. And we're now at 17 hours, 35 seconds, and 32 minutes and 45 seconds left. So I've only read for 6.5 hours, right? I don't know. So I'm going to have to finish that. I don't know what I'm talking about. I need to read more today is what I meant to say. So I'm going to I don't know if I mentioned in this video yet, but I'm going to count audiobooks now. So I'm going to listen to a bit of Amari and the Night Brothers tonight. And I'm also going to do some more readings. So that's my update. Okay, I'll talk to you later. I'm going to go eat my McFlurry. Hello. Sorry, I didn't know I was recording. It is Tuesday, September 12th. Hello, I'm sorry I haven't updated much lately. Let's move the camera a bit. Okay, so update. All right, so I'm at 10 hours and 59 minutes, which means how many hours have I read? 24 take away 10 is 14, so 13 hours I've read. Now, last night, I finished an audiobook, and I don't remember if I timed myself or not. I think I didn't, and then I decided to take 2 hours off the time because I listened to 2 hours of the audiobook, but I don't remember if I took it off yet or not. I'm not sure if I did. Oh, wait, I changed it at 5:13 a.m., so I must have changed it. Okay. All right. That's all right. So this 24 hours has taken a very long time. Mind you, I'm feeling much better today. My legs are feeling much better. My back is feeling much better. Thank God. I cross my fingers and I say thank God. That doesn't make sense. Thank the Lord, because I went for a walk yesterday. I went to the library and my knee clicked and I felt an extreme amount of pain. And then all of a sudden, most of my pain was gone. I have an ache in my leg. Other than that, I don't have any pain. And aching, I can handle with Tylenol. So I'm fine with that. And I'm just so happy. I don't know if it's a coincidence that my knee clicked at the same time. I don't know, but it helps. So, I've just been knitting and watching YouTube today. Just relaxing. I don't want to push my leg too far. But I am going to start reading soon. So last night I finished Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. I don't even know if I mentioned I was listening to that. I finished it in 2 days, might have been 3 days, and I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It's a and then there were none retelling by the Christie. It's a retelling of that. I thought it was good. It was not my favorite, but it was still really good. I think I would have liked it better if I read it physically, to be honest. The narrator was really good. I have nothing wrong with the narrator. I like listening to I like reading thrillers physically. I like listening to cozy mysteries on audiobook, but I like reading thrillers physically, and I don't know why, but I do. So I think if I had read it, I would have given it 5 stars. I think I would have. So take that as you will. I also DNF'd a book yesterday, DNF'd an ebook, which was Katie the Cat Sitter, a graphic novel. I wasn't enjoying it. I thought it was boring. So I DNF'd it. So those 2 books got submitted into the Battleathon. What do you call it? I'm so out of it right now. I'm so sorry. The Battleathon submissions, I did that. The DNF does count for some points, so I did that. And yeah, I'm very happy with that. So I think I'm going to listen to an audiobook. I don't really feel like reading. I want to finish the Amari and the Knight Brothers because I do have to read that for the other books to qualify. And I did get a physical book. I went to the library yesterday, so I got a bunch of library books. I got 11 library books, and one of them was the Amari book. So I want to finish that. But I think right now I'm going to listen to an audiobook. I'm not sure which one. But I will let you know later what I would listen to. Hi. Okay, so it's actually a true transparency here. It's the 14th of September. I actually finished this 24-hour readathon not 24-hour challenge on the 12th early in the morning around 4 a.m. I was listening to an audiobook and I did not put... I was so into the book that I didn't realize I was that close to my timer going off, or I would have filmed it. I'm so sorry. It did go off. I did complete some books, so let's talk about the books we completed. So we read some of a few other books, but we completed Honey Drop Dead, not in this order, but Honey Drop Dead by Laura Childs, Bird She Wrote by Donna Andrews, which I don't think I talked about. I may have, I'm not sure. We finished, we read a lot of Amari, we read some of Amari and the Night Brothers. I decided to change that, and I'll explain that in a minute. And I listened to, what book was that? It was a thriller. Can't remember what it was called, but we listened to that one. Oh, which one was it? Not Ruth Ware. It was a one-by-one none, and then there were none retelling though. Not one by one, but another one. Which one was it? You're screaming at me right now, I know. I can't remember, but I finished that one. And then I also finished 2 more audiobooks. So I finished the Marlow Murder Club, which I really enjoyed. That's kind of like a cozy mystery. It's a bunch of, it's a female senior sleuth, amateur sleuth. My hair is getting in my eyes from my fan. And I loved that book. I mean, okay, my hair's going all over the place again. I apologize. It's like 8 o'clock at night. Trying to fix that. Okay, so the Marlow Murder Club is written by Thorogood. Charles Thorogood, I think. I'm not sure what his first name is. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. So that is a book about a senior sleuth who, senior citizen who sees a murder, but the police don't believe her, so she decides to investigate on her own, and then she makes 2 other friends who are senior citizens, and they all solve the murder, and it was hilarious. I laughed out loud several times. It was so funny. It's definitely one of my favorites of the year, might even be my favorite. It was that good. And I'm currently, tonight, going to listen to the second book. Forget what it's called. Death Comes to Marlow, I think is the second one. I want to listen to that as well. I gave it 5 stars. I gave Honey Drop Dead, I think I gave that 5 stars, I think. And I gave The Cats Came Back by Sofie Kelly is the only physical book I finished. And I gave that 4 stars. I'm all over here. I'm so sorry. I'm all over the place explaining this. But then for Amari, I realized that the dragon... I realized too late that you're not supposed to read rereads for the Battleathon. So I have read Amari the Night Brothers before. So then I picked up The Wayward Children, which was School for Wayward Children by Shauna McGuire. I picked up book 3, which is technically book 2, because it goes, the odd numbers are one series and the even numbers are another part of, like, there's one that's the past and one in the present. So I picked up number 3 because I have read number 1. I did not enjoy it. I DNF'd it, so I don't know if that means I'm bonded with my dragon or not. But I counted it because I read most of it. I listened to about an hour and a half out of the 2-hour audiobook. I mean, I listened to it at 2 times speed, so it's really 4 hours. And I listened to about 3 hours or 2 hours of it. Didn't enjoy it. I don't know why. I'm just not I'm not in that mood right now. I might go back and listen to it some other time. I just didn't enjoy it. So I DNF'd that. But I think I read enough of it to consider it for the readathons. So that's it. That's the 24 reading challenge. I know I said in the beginning I wasn't going to add on audiobooks, but I decided to do that because I just wasn't reading physically. I've got a whole bunch of books I need to read still, but I'm just in the audiobook mood right now, so I'm going to listen to audiobooks. I'm currently editing this video and hopefully going to put it up tomorrow, so here's hoping. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And have a great day, night, morning, wherever you are, and God bless in all you do. Bye.